Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, garden makeover time, and what a shock with how much materials cost these days. £1,000 before you know it. But doing it yourself, at least you know it's going to be reasonably right first time. So in previous videos, there'll be a playlist at the end, garden makeover. We took the stream out, which led to the pond, which used to be just the other side of that wheelbarrow in the middle of the screen. We took all the block paving up now. The summer house is going to my son's, and then we're going to be having a log cabin that reaches out to the gate and 12 foot out this way, leaving 18 inches or so behind to maintain it. We were going to have some of the new sleepers that you can buy to edge all the way up there and across here. This used to be Flamingo Island, but then Mrs. K said, well, 10 years for the sleepers, let's go for these log effect concrete stepping stones, and it's worked out reasonably well. We've already taken out some of the sandstone. We wanted to get rid of it. We were trying to get as maintenance free as we can, but of course here we've got wads of concrete we've had to break out, because this used to be raised decking where we used to have the hot tub, etc. And I tend to like to do a good job with anything that I do, but then as we change things we hit obstacles like that. Those blocks there are slightly low, so we've had to raise those up. You can just see there in the middle of the screen. I'm just having to ensure that as we come along we don't create too big a gap. I've had to move all the block paving along as we've turned this corner, and with the line, not doing too much at a time, just making sure that we can get the blocks back in afterwards. So all this is coming out. We'll have those log effect sleepers, well, whatever you want to call them, stepping stones across there. So we'll have to saw cut the buff slabs, and then that's where the new steps are going. Again, this used to be some block paviers, but I think the block paviers are going to be underneath with concrete, but we'll have the new steps starting somewhere there. Obviously it'll be forward one, similar to the first step there, going straight, and then we can use these upright, cut in half, etc., to go all the way down then, and then around and round just to the right of the barrow to get us around the log cabin. These are the offcuts of the grass that we had when we did this. It's the most expensive you can buy, but the company does a half price offer every 6 weeks, so we're just waiting for that, and then we will have grass. Sorry guys if you don't like plastic, just looking to the future. We'll have grass all the way down to where the log cabin starts. It'll go all the way round the back on the new base that'll be around about there, all the way across just to the left of the gate, and we'll be able to butt it up against this, which will be down there as well, just like a little step, just so we can get rid of some of the flamingo stone. All the Cotswold will be used as a base. We'll compact that, we'll add type 1 stone to it, raise it up, layer of sand, so that the grass sits nicely. I'm going to try and go on the free cycle to see if I can get rid of some of the rockery stones. And then we've just got bits of clay. I'm trying to reuse all the soil. that I originally bought from the allotment. Back to the allotment. But we're going nice and steady. Take your time, and I'll give you another little update another time. But have a look at the garden makeover one, because you'll probably see the hot tub, all the decking and everything. It's a record really of how the garden is going since I've been on YouTube. Mrs. K is tapping her fingers now, so I've I've had my little play. But these are some of the trays that I found in a fly tip. I bought the barrels from the allotment to get the fish poo out of the barrel. I've still got to salvage some of the sunflower seeds that the granddaughter won at the Malvern show. I'll pop that in the end screen as well. And the fridge is still on, and we've got all sorts of potatoes there now. Some that my friends from the allotment in the field gave me at the Malvern show. There's some of the pickles, I'll probably get them up the arse. And then here's all the saved seed from the tomatoes. We just slice them up. I'll put some cocoa coir on the top because we're getting a little bit of mould on top. They'll sit there until spring and warming them up. Just need to have a bit of a tidy up. It's all go. And before we get rid of the offcuts, I'm going to make some liners out of the grass for those 2 baskets, and once I've got the shape, I'll cut some more to save for the future, because the birds love pulling at that and wrecking it. And this is one that we got from the show at Malvern about 4 years ago. The birds can't pull that apart, and it looks a little bit more attractive if you can actually physically see it. Christmas potatoes are looking well. They're the Wilger. We're in for a bit of an Indian summer. A couple of nice warm weeks in October, and then hopefully they'll have enough growing time and we'll get them into the greenhouse grow room then. Need to do a little bit of an update on the DYU electric fold-up city bike as well. Having some fun with that. If you like this content of the video, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction, and why not consider subscribing. And we love the comments. They'll be busy in the garden at home, not so much up at the allotment, but hopefully you'll get to see the October tour as to what I have done. Green manures, etc. Putting the beds to sleep for the winter, and what we've got growing over the winter. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta for now.